Hello, it's Andy Graham of Hobo Traveler. I'm in Sosua, Dominican Republic, which looks at on the front very, very modern. And I just went into this grocery store, Playero, here in Sosua, Dominican Republic. And the guy's like asking me, do you have a Playero tarjeta, or like a credit card or a thing? I keep thinking about what happens if what I do if I got rich. Would I actually ever use a credit card abroad? Truthfully, I think it's absolutely crazy to use any kind of credit card, debit card, or anything in any country. There's like maybe 40 countries on the planet, most of Europe, Australia, maybe Japan, maybe South Korea, and half of Europe I wouldn't use it, and America and Canada, not Mexico. Okay. Bottom line is the 200 countries on the planet where you're absolutely insane to give them your identity information. And people, I just don't understand what they're doing. I mean, you can go to an ATM machine. The ATM system is connected worldwide to this like world balancing system. So they really have trouble corrupting it. And it's all computer generated. For them to be part of the ATM system, it has to balance like on a world level. But the other stuff, like you can't even make a transfer of money with wire money here. People are complaining right now about transferring wire to it. But then they'll give all their relevant data, like, you know, fill out a credit application and give data information that would get it so you could steal everything in a country where they constantly complain and it's corrupt. I don't understand this. They say the country's corrupt and then they trust it. Absurd to me. But there's a reason why people lose their money and the reason why I don't. I've been traveling for 15 years and went to 90 countries. The only way I get money is I go to the ATM, take it out, and I buy everything cash. Now what that does do is it makes it almost impossible to live in a hotel that would cost more than $100 a night. I'd be going to the ATM machine 3 times a day or 2 times a day, right? But even if I had, you know, the money to spend $1,000 a day, I would still be going to the ATM every day of the week, mainly because my life is simple and I just don't want to think about all the crazy crap that these expats and people living abroad do. They are constantly in an argument about the paperwork, and I'm sitting there going, but you agreed to do it. They actually, here in Sosua, everybody's complaining they don't get title to their property. Real estate they bought. They got a $300,000 house and they haven't got a title to it. You could have called in an attorney from America, flown him here, got him to sit here. I could explain it, but they just don't believe me. Even though I'm a real estate instructor, a broker for 15 years, I can explain the law of real estate transactions and say this is obviously jokes. But you don't want to give your personal identification stuff to anybody and everybody, especially not outside the United States.